bit strange. It's weird. Because I'm looking beyond it. I'm looking beyond this bit, and then I'm seeing the bank to wall and what's left of it, and then the hip as well. I'm thinking, oh, it's a shame that we're not getting that part of it back. But it's nice to see the little banks back. It feels like home again, you know. It feels really familiar. Yeah. I was there the day when they were knocking these banks away and they'd taken it away. So it's kind of strange now to come back. It's like as if that was a dream and it didn't happen. Well, for this part of it anyway. There's still the other part, the Ollie Bank. Yeah, there's a little one, yeah. Yeah. Getting high off the paint though. They're lapping it up with some fresh grass. Never used to be before, but it's part of the South Bank now, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, wow. I was hoping to see some of the old bollards back as well. Just for the novelty. You know what I mean? Like just a few. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's put the bars back up. Yeah, like they put up in '91.
Exactly.
Shake them down.
That's the only way I skated these banks was when the bars were up.
When the bars were
I
up.
skated the other small banks all the time because it was easier to do lines from the small banks than on the flat ground and laying down the stairs.
Right. Yeah. But it's really nice because it's all nice and tidy. It's like because there was a stage when I think we shook the bars off and then loads of people got like, I don't know, hacksaws and then tried to cut them off at the root. But there was still bits sticking up, so it's quite nice now. It's all clean. It kind of reminds me, just here, this moment reminds me when I first came in the 80s. This was so busy, everybody was skating this little bank, the trick bank.
You should have been there yesterday, it was so crowded.
Was it?
There was like 100 people in it.
Wow. That's what it used to be like though, isn't it? Right. That's what it used to be like. It was traffic, man. Because it was like everybody would fly down this way, hit the hip, and then everybody would then come back from the bank to wall and then hit the Ollie bank. And then either hit this bit or go around the back and hit the big banks. So it's just like this weird figure of eight. Yeah, a good 100, 200 people on the weekend. Raining outside, dry inside.
It's still a little bit wet this morning when we turned up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why. It must be dripping somewhere.
Yeah, they've got sewage issues. They've had sewage issues for ages. They just haven't spent any money on sorting out the sewage. But they need to sort that out. Yeah, there's huge sewage issues, man.
I was here last Saturday. Yeah. I'm impressed with what they've done. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's very, very good. Everybody ollieing down the ramp where we used to queue up at the bottom to come up. It's a nice space. Wondering why there's so many leaks though. The money that's been spent, why there's so many leaks everywhere. But yeah, it's a good space. Yeah, what do you reckon? You like skating it?
Yeah, it's a bit steep.
Bit steep.
Steeper than I remember, but it's still fun.
Yeah, looks cool, looks cool. That wall's nice as well at the end, I like that wall.
There's still a sort of bank to wall.
Yeah, bank to wall. Got a couple of photos of some urethane on the wall there on the paint. So yeah, cool. Liking it. Yeah, man.
You made me do that.
All the information that you might need, like here's all the stuff I've done. Hello, history, blah blah blah. It's going to be useful. Here are the blueprints of the site because what they were doing when they were like going, oh yeah, this is the site. It was very limited. and that was why I could respond to their thing of an alternative, because you couldn't do an alternative with the plan that they gave you, because their plan was really biased and it was only fixed to the perimeter of where they wanted the shops and nothing else. And I was like, no, there's more. So I had the blueprints because I animated the place in the old film. So that was where I could then go, no, there's more space. So I gave that to Long Live, and you know, that was all very useful.
Is that animation in the rolling through the decade?
Yeah, it's in that. Yeah, it appears in certain parts with the bars going up, and yeah, the original space really in the opening title and stuff like that.
So I've watched your documentary quite a few times, eh?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it for years now, but I've watched it quite a few times, you know, it's one of the things I've actually watched a few times.
It's funny, man, it's a time machine.
Yeah, it's great, yeah.
Have you got a bad thing?
Yeah, I got rheumatoid arthritis. So every time I skate it swells.
He's just having fresh stem cells put in his knee.
Really?
Today, yeah, it's like available. It's available. Yeah.
Well, that's like the damage.
Wear and tear, yeah,
wear and tear.
Like you say, arthritis. And there's also the micro fractures one where they go in and they have this drill bit and
film and everything,
all these
aren't
micro
they?
fractures on both sides.
So
That's wicked, that is. Yeah. No, but that brings me right back, that does.
Yeah.
Once the tail goes over the fins, that was
There you go. Oh, wrong way up.
he was a big inspiration, man. Remember Tony's?
Sorry about that.
I can't remember what I said. I was talking about the run-up we used to go. Ben was saying you still can't do slalom here. I said, well, Dave will tell you. We used to run up from under the bridge. We'd come hacking round the corner at full speed.
Coming down here.
And then we'd hit the first cone about there. So we 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably put 5 up. And we had to go straight through there, and we'd run off down the steps.
Down the 3 steps? 3 steps.
3 steps down there. Well, probably jumped all of them, but we used to run down. But the one thing I remember best was after a day skating, we're covered in shit. There'd be a soup kitchen turn up in the evening, and we just joined the queue. No one batted an eyelid because we were all covered in shit, long straggly hair, and they gave us free soup and a roll every night. So I miss that as well. So we want the soup kitchen back. And the box people under there as well. But don't get me wrong, I think it's good to see. I mean, for kids today who are skating here, this is like a breath of fresh air. But for us, for the 70s, it's kind of like a compromise where, you know, it really should all just be restored. But I'll tell you something about the South Bank that nobody realises. Give us 2 kids with low self-esteem who don't believe in themselves anymore and put them here for 10 weeks. And they'll come out of here 10 times better than they will in 10 years in a learning centre. But just saying. But no, it's good to see. So here I have not stood here for 30 odd years in this very space. And in fact, I used to sit roughly about sit here in between slalom runs, surveying all the world. What all the punks and the rockers and anyone else who skated were all down here with all the ghetto blasters on. Yeah, it was good times, good times. And the old original unsullied wall, someone's written all over it. I thought that they weren't going to do that, but you know, we were promised that nobody would be writing on this old bit. It would remain as it was. I don't know who the fuck's written on that, but if I'd seen them doing it, I personally would have hit them and told them that, no, this is the old fucking part of the sandwich. Why are they, you know, it already looks, sorry, I mean I'm old school.
Sounds a bit like Stonehenge though.
Well, it already looks, listen, look at it now. It's looking like Brixton fucking Railway, the railway bridge. Now look at it, they've done it there as well. When that was an untouched bit of 70s wall. Oh, and why is it all white on the ceiling? They haven't restored it at all. It's nothing like it was. This is nothing like the South Bank used to be. So I don't know who was in charge of this restoration, but it's kind of lame for the money that was spent. I could have done that. I'm in the building trade. I could have done that for 50 grand and I'd have ripped you off. That's how little that would have cost. So close to £1 million. I'd love to know where the money went. Not on this. Or if they did, they saw you coming. Someone was ripped off. So yeah, I want to find out who the contractor was, because they haven't done a very good job for the money. I was watching the videos of it all being done thinking, when are they actually going to put the ceiling back as it was? Yeah, I mean, it was restoration, wasn't it?
Yeah, with the small lights, like square lights.
Yeah. It's supposed to be restored and you've got all this trunking done across it. You know, but whatever. That's why I didn't bother bringing a board. I'd love to skate the small banks, but we'll leave it. But yeah. So yeah, personally, that's a bit of the old stuff.
How's it going? You're right.
Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, let's go. You're right. Cool.
Simon, and you've got a brother.
Yeah, I remember the twins, man. Corin and Simon. How's it going? You're right. Wow. What's going on? I don't know. I haven't looked yet. I just arrived, so. Let's have a look. Yeah, man.
A little bit.
What's that? Kev.
He's coming down.
Is he? Yeah. No way. Kevin. Wow. Lamey, yeah. Kevin Lamey. Matt, they used to call him Man.
No, that was his cousin.
Tall Kevin.
No, but his cousin was Man from Woolwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they both ended up getting called Man, isn't it? I think. Both of them.
I know about that.
Yeah.
Lamey. It's always been Lamey, isn't it?
Lamey, oh my god. Just need Clive to turn up.
Eh?
Just need Clive to turn up. And then it'll be complete circle.
I don't think you'll ever get him to come back here.
Clive. God knows where he is now. Wow.
He's
Now
probably
back
in
in effect.
Texas.
Is that?
He's probably in Texas.
Texas, you reckon?
Some mad jowl
Clive.
bashing someone up.
Oh my god. Wow, so they put in this fish tank thing. What's
Is
behind
this the
it?
first time you've been here?
Yeah, I've been there for ages, yeah.
Ah.
It's really nice to finally see that wall gone. That's definitely for sure, it's a break. How's it going, man? You're right. Good to see you, man. You're right. Yeah. How's things? You're right. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I know. It still holds up, doesn't it? Even with all the drainage issues.
It's the first time I've come around that original way, like when we used to come out of Waterloo.
Yeah, so you can go through. It's cool, man.
Yeah. I thought that bit was going to be open down there, but still.
So are they still working on the top of it or something like that?
I don't know, yeah, I think so. It's like
What
the
I've heard.
bank's like there, isn't it?
Are they? I've got to go have a look.
Yeah, it's great.
I was there the day when they knocked them down, man.
Oh, mate.
It's kind of weird. It just feels like it used to. Obviously without the wall there, but yeah, it feels like they never went anywhere. So it's pretty faithful recreation.
I like the way you turn up with a VHS.
Winston's just giving it back to me. That's my old South Bank video we made 30 years ago, and he's had it ever since, so he could try and digitise it all. So he's literally just dropped it back off. Yeah. Where should I be looking, you or there?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright, well enjoy, mate.
Thank you very much.
What do you think about the small banks?
They are the small banks. What I think really is they should have put the bank to wall back in the place where it was, because we had the killerest sessions in the bank to wall with a little hip in the middle, and we were like, you know, there would be sessions going all the way from where the free stairs were, which they should put back those as well, coming across down that little bank, and then over, you know, then you could go over that driveway bit and then over that little hip, and then you'd hit the bank to wall and do like whatever it was on there and back round again, and there'd be like massive sessions of people going back and forth that way, You know, I remember I was so stoked when I made a switch ollie over a cone over the little hip, and other people were doing like frontside 360s over them and stuff like that, and we were all going crazy, like everyone getting hyped on all of the tricks, and it would just be like full on heated sessions back and forth across that. And like with that space, the place was phenomenal. With the space they got now, the place is alright. It's pretty good, but it's not really phenomenal, and so really, in all honesty, they didn't restore it really that well, because it should all be back how it was when it was really good with the bank to wall.
It's cool, I'm glad it's opened up again. We haven't got the whole place like before, but you know, it's better than what it was 6 months ago, so it's cool, you know, and I don't think it was ever going to be how it originally was. It's just the way times are right now. But big up to the Long Live South Front crew for doing what they did. You know, it wasn't an easy feat at all, but they done it, you know. So, long may it rain, and let's see where it goes from here.
It's nice that they're back, but it wasn't what I expected. I expected the full Monty. I thought they were going to restore it to where it was. I mean, I can't even call this home. It's just not what it was meant to be. Although I know through the infrastructure around here now that we couldn't have the bank to wall back, they could have compensated and built another bank to wall on the main banks at some point along the line. We could have had a few extra banks up the walls anyway. There's a lot we could have done. There's a lot that should have been done. I say we, I wasn't involved, I got cut out, so that I know too much. But anyway, it ain't what it's supposed to be.
Okay, well, so you're in agreement that you would need a proper bank to wall to make it complete?
No, but it was meant to be restored. So if you can't restore certain areas, compensate where possible. So on the big banks, in the what they called the 50p bowl back in the day, if you remember that, you could have a wall ride on there. You could have lots of fins there. You could have extended the wall there. The beam's gone. You could have had. We needed the steps, the small banks, the driveway's gone. The second hip there's gone. It's all gone. You got conned. Everyone got conned and someone ate up the money.
When does the demo start?
Ah man, I'm the match this board up and I'll set the other one up, then the demo starts, yeah? I'm just trying some wall rides, fuck shit up, I'm staying.
it.